In the journey of self-discovery and personal growth, one of the most profound and transformative teachings comes from the ancient wisdom of Gautam Buddha. At the core of his spiritual guidance lies a fundamental principle: stop lying to yourself. This timeless wisdom, rooted in mindfulness and self-awareness, serves as a guiding light to help us understand why we should refrain from deceiving ourselves and how doing so can dramatically change our lives for the better. This video will delve into Gautam Buddha's spiritual teachings, delving deeply into the wisdom he shared about the perils of self-deception and the transformative power of self-honesty. It is our hope that by the end of this journey, you will not only understand the benefits of ceasing to lie to yourself, but also be inspired to embark on a path of self-discovery and personal growth that can change your life in ways you never thought possible. The nature of self-deception. To understand the teachings of Gautam Buddha on why we should stop lying to ourselves, we must first explore the nature of self-deception itself. It is an intricate web that weaves itself into the fabric of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. To gain insight, we must look within and confront the subtle but pervasive lies we tell ourselves daily. The ego and its masks. Gautam Buddha often spoke of the ego, or the sense of self. He recognized that our egos are skilled in constructing masks and illusions to protect themselves. These masks shield us from the uncomfortable truths about our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. They serve as a barrier between our authentic selves and the world. When we lie to ourselves, we are, in essence, allowing our egos to perpetuate these masks. We create a false narrative that aligns with our desires and insecurities rather than facing the reality of our experiences. Buddha's teachings urge us to peel away these layers of deception to reveal the genuine self that lies beneath. The cycle of suffering. Buddha's profound insight into the nature of suffering, or dukkha, is a cornerstone of his teachings. He understood that self-deception fuels this suffering. When we lie to ourselves about our desires, attachments, and aversions, we create a cycle of craving and aversion that perpetuates our discontent. Consider the person who tells themselves that material wealth will bring lasting happiness, despite evidence to the contrary. They chase after possessions, believing that each acquisition will fulfill them. Yet, as they accumulate, they find themselves unsatisfied and craving more. This cycle of seeking external validation is a form of self-deception that leads to suffering. The illusion of control. Another aspect of self-deception lies in our belief that we have control over every aspect of our lives. We convince ourselves that we are the architects of our destinies and that we can shape our reality according to our desires. However, life is inherently uncertain, and the illusion of control can lead to disappointment and disillusionment. Buddha encourages us to acknowledge the impermanence of all things and to accept the inevitability of change. When we lie to ourselves about our omnipotence, we resist the natural flow of life, causing suffering. By embracing the truth of impermanence and relinquishing the need for absolute control, we can find peace and contentment. The benefits of self-honesty. Now that we've explored the nature of self-deception, let's delve into the benefits of practicing self-honesty, as taught by Gautam Buddha. Understanding why we should stop lying to ourselves is a crucial step in the journey toward personal growth and inner peace. Liberation from suffering. Gautam Buddha's teachings revolve around the Four Noble Truths, the first of which is the truth of suffering. He teaches that acknowledging suffering and its causes is the key to liberation from it. When we stop lying to ourselves about the nature of our suffering, we begin the path toward freedom. Imagine a person who's in a toxic relationship but keeps telling themselves that things will get better. They ignore the signs of emotional abuse and pretend everything is fine. This self-deception prolongs their suffering. However, by facing the truth about their situation, they can take steps to liberate themselves from the pain and move toward a healthier life. Authentic connection. Self-honesty fosters authentic connections with others. When we are truthful with ourselves, we become more genuine and transparent in our interactions. We no longer need to hide behind masks or pretenses, allowing us to forge deeper and more meaningful relationships. Consider a scenario where someone pretends to be someone they are not to fit in with a certain group. They lie to themselves and others about their interests and values. In doing so, they sacrifice their authenticity for the sake of acceptance. However, when they embrace self-honesty and express their true self, they are more likely to attract genuine connections with people who appreciate them for who they are. Personal growth and transformation. Self-honesty is the cornerstone of personal growth and transformation. When we confront our shortcomings, weaknesses, and areas in need of improvement, we open the door to self-improvement. By acknowledging our true selves, we can work on becoming better versions of ourselves. Imagine a person who constantly procrastinates and tells themselves that they work better under pressure. This self-deception hinders their personal growth and productivity. However, when they admit their procrastination tendencies, they can seek strategies to overcome them, leading to personal and professional development. Practicing self-honesty. Understanding the benefits of self-honesty is one thing, but putting it into practice is another. Gautam Buddha offers profound guidance on how to cultivate self-honesty in our daily lives. Let's explore some of his teachings and practical strategies to stop lying to ourselves. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice and a powerful tool for cultivating self-awareness and self-honesty. It involves paying non-judgmental attention to the present moment, observing our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without attachment. Through mindfulness meditation, we can become aware of the lies we tell ourselves. We can observe the stories we create to avoid uncomfortable truths or to justify our actions. By simply being present with our inner experiences, we begin to unravel the web of self-deception. Self-reflection. Self-reflection is another practice encouraged by Gautam Buddha. It involves taking time to introspect and examine our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors honestly. Self-reflection can be done through journaling, meditation, or deep contemplation. During self-reflection, we can ask ourselves probing questions such as, what am I avoiding or denying in my life? What lies am I telling myself to protect my ego? Are my actions aligned with my values and intentions? How can I become more truthful and authentic in my choices? By engaging in regular self-reflection, we begin to uncover the layers of self-deception and move toward greater self-honesty. Seek wise counsel. Gautam Buddha emphasized the importance of seeking wise counsel and surrounding oneself with supportive and truthful individuals. When we share our struggles and dilemmas with trusted friends, mentors, or spiritual guides, we invite their insights and perspectives. These trusted individuals can often see through our self-deceptions when we cannot. They can offer guidance, encouragement, and accountability on our journey towards self-honesty. By opening up to others and being receptive to their feedback, we accelerate our progress. Overcoming obstacles to self-honesty. While the path to self-honesty is transformative and rewarding, it is not without its challenges. Gautam Buddha recognized the obstacles that hinder our journey toward truthfulness and provided guidance on how to overcome them. Fear of uncomfortable truths. One common obstacle to self-honesty is the fear of confronting uncomfortable truths about ourselves. We often avoid acknowledging our flaws, mistakes, and vulnerabilities because it can be emotionally painful. However, Buddha teaches us that true growth and liberation can only come when we face these truths head-on. To overcome this obstacle, we must cultivate self-compassion and understanding. We must recognize that acknowledging our imperfections is not a judgment but a step toward improvement. By embracing our humanity, we can move beyond the fear of uncomfortable truths. Attachment to the ego. Our ego often clings to self-deception as a means of self-preservation. It resists acknowledging the impermanence and ever-changing nature of the self. However, Buddha's teachings encourage us to transcend our ego's attachment and recognize that our true self is not confined to the ego. To overcome the attachment to the ego, we can practice detachment and non-attachment. This involves observing our ego's tendencies without identifying with them. Through meditation and self-awareness, we can gradually weaken the grip of the ego and allow our authentic self to shine through. Cultural and societal conditioning. Many cultures and societies perpetuate norms and expectations that encourage self-deception. We may be conditioned to prioritize external success, conformity, or the pursuit of pleasure over self-honesty and inner growth. Breaking free from these societal influences can be challenging, but is essential for genuine self-discovery. To overcome cultural and societal conditioning, we must develop our critical thinking and discernment. We should question societal norms and expectations, asking whether they align with our true values and aspirations. By consciously choosing our own path, we can transcend external influences and embrace self-honesty. The transformative power of self-honesty. As we continue on our journey to stop lying to ourselves, it's essential to recognize the transformative power of self-honesty, as elucidated by Gautam Buddha. Embracing truthfulness within ourselves can lead to profound changes in our lives and our relationship with the world. Inner peace and contentment. Self-honesty brings inner peace and contentment. When we stop deceiving ourselves, we no longer carry the burden of maintaining false narratives and masks. This liberation from self-deception allows us to experience a sense of tranquility and acceptance of the present moment. Imagine a person who constantly compares themselves to others, believing they are inadequate. Through self-honesty, they recognize the root of their insecurities and stop seeking external validation. This shift in perspective leads to a newfound inner peace and contentment with who they are. Clarity of purpose. Self-honesty provides clarity of purpose and direction in life. When we acknowledge our true desires and values, we can align our actions and choices with our authentic selves. This alignment leads to a sense of purpose and meaning that transcends material pursuits. Consider a person who has been pursuing a career solely for financial gain, ignoring their passion for art. Through self-honesty, they recognize their true calling and decide to pursue their artistic endeavors. This shift brings clarity of purpose and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Compassion and empathy. Self-honesty also fosters compassion and empathy for others. When we acknowledge our own imperfections and vulnerabilities, we become more understanding and forgiving toward the imperfections of others. We recognize that all beings are on their own journey of self-discovery. Imagine a scenario where someone makes a mistake at work. Instead of harshly judging them, a person who practices self-honesty can empathize with their humanity and offer support. This compassionate approach to others creates a more harmonious and compassionate world. The path of self-discovery. So, the teachings of Gautam Buddha on the importance of stopping self-deception are a profound source of inspiration for anyone seeking personal growth, inner peace, and authentic living. By understanding the nature of self-deception, recognizing the benefits of self-honesty, and implementing practical strategies to cultivate truthfulness within ourselves, we can embark on a transformative journey. The path of self-discovery and self-honesty is not always easy, and it may require courage and perseverance. However, the rewards are immeasurable: inner peace, clarity of purpose, and a deeper connection with ourselves and others. As Gautam Buddha once said, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. So let us embrace the truth within ourselves, stop lying to ourselves, and illuminate our lives with the radiant light of authenticity and self-awareness.